And so the countdown continues. Will it be days, hours, minutes, or seconds before Bitcoin finally explodes out of this equilibrium range of which it's been trading in now for quite some time? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. What is going on, my friends? Today I'd like to discuss Bitcoin and the action we're seeing inside the chart right now. As we do continue to trade sideways here, what we need to really examine is what's going on behind the scenes in the indicators. Although the price really has been range bound for quite some time, the indicators on the back end have been maturing, right? After a parabolic run-up such as this, it really takes some time for the indicators to finally cool off and get back into the swing of things. And right now, I do believe that I'm seeing some signs on the back end here of where the momentum may be in favor. And that is either with the bears or the bulls. So as a full-time trader, I'd like to discuss with you my strategy, my game plan, and how I plan to crush this market right now in the immediate term. So without any further ado, you guys already know the deal. If you like these daily crypto videos and nightly live streams, smack that thumbs up button, click the subscribe, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Moon the likes, ladies and gentlemen. Moon them up. All right, so we'll begin with our Bitcoin technical analysis. And of course, before we begin, this is not investment advice, this is not trading advice. These are only my own opinions, ideas, and speculative hypotheses on the market. Always do your own research and your own due diligence before investing or trading, as this market is extremely high risk, and I am not your financial advisor. I will never tell you what to do with your trades or investments. That being said, let's begin right here on the 4-hour time frame. Clearly, as I just stated, Bitcoin has been staying stuck within this purple box. For me, this purple box has been the range where Bitcoin has loved to see the majority of its action really since our parabolic blow off top near 14,000. And what's interesting for me, ladies and gentlemen, is that this range here really is smack dab in the middle between a level of sustained support, which is this green box on the bottom, and below this red box here, which has been sustained resistance. Okay, so this purple box is the perfect equilibrium range between two very identifiable support and resistance ranges, in my opinion. And what we're seeing here right now is that this is being respected here beautifully. Once again, we boomed out of the box, retraced into it. Just on this end, we moved out of it, retraced into it. And right now, what I need to see here and examine are some of the indicators to paint a better story, because although we still are in what appears to me, in my opinion, to be a bearish structure here, a potential descending triangle, right, a series of lower highs with a flat line of support along the bottom, which may tentatively look to break to the downside, especially after this many touch points, ladies and gentlemen. Per classical technical analysis theory, the more touch points on a pattern, the more likely it is to break to the downside, or if it is to the upside, the more times it touches the area of significance, the more times it is likely to break through, okay? So where we are at right now, trading inside this equilibrium, I need to look for a little bit more information here, as the price action isn't telling too much of a story. So beyond this massive structure that we're in, which may be a bearish descending triangle, let's look here at the RSI. I want to go over to the daily time frame here. And when we look in here at the RSI, what we can see is that there's a very significant trend here, and just like the price action, it is a series of lower highs, okay, and a series as well of lower lows. Now, what we need to understand here is that the price and the RSI is doing something interesting here, in my opinion, okay? So let's look at these. What I want you to understand here is that these two swings here, swing highs, have been nearly identical. They were a double top, okay, and we got rejected at that double top after a little itty-bitty fake out here after taking out this high, right? The moon boys, Kirby, it's a new higher high, and we're going to the moon. Okay, little James, chill your giblets, my friend. What we did was have a little fake out here. We found our old resistance level, which turned out to be the double top, and we got rejected. But when we look here at the RSI, okay, this top here, the RSI is here. This top here, the RSI is here. Now, let's zoom in here on the RSI only. What I want you to understand, the price points were the same, right? The price points was a double top, which you would expect on that price chart is a flat line across the top. So with the RSI, what you'd like to see is a flat line across the top as well. But my friends, here, let's remove these circles. What we see is it's not a flat line. In fact, it's an upward sloping line, okay? Which, my friends, to me is a little bit of a hidden divergence here, because that means that more buy pressure came in for this run here, which went to the same price point as this one here. Less buy pressure here on the first run took the price to this point. More buy pressure over here took the price to the same point before being rejected. To me, ladies and gentlemen, this is indicative that the bulls may be seeing a little bit of exhaustion here, as more buy pressure was needed to bring it to the same price point before then being rejected back down into the equilibrium range. You see this here, right? So for me right now, that is not exactly what I wanted to see. In fact, what I did want to see was that less momentum here, less buy pressure brought us up to that region, right? So you see right now the line is upward sloping. This would have been better if we were downward sloping and got to the same price point, right? As this could have been a bullish divergence, right? Less buy pressure brought the price to the same price, where you see, hey, the bulls right now, there's less of them, essentially. Less bulls are bringing the price up to the same price point, where right now, you know, technically speaking, it appears more bulls came in and could not move the price past the old price points, even though the buy pressure was heavier. Oh, let's get this crypto. So now, my friends, we see that that is a trend that is not looking healthy from a bullish perspective, in my opinion. If we flip on our moving averages here, we can see that I have the 50 and 100-day moving averages are right here. They're very close to one another. And for the first time, really, in this entire parabolic uptrend, all the way dating back to April 2019, ever since this breakout here, we've only seen the price action trade below both the 50 and the 100-day moving average one time. And that was this little BART dip below this region right here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are here yet again. So for me now, we saw a little taste, we got a little taste of that right here. We saw that we tried to get up there. The bulls tried to reclaim the momentum, okay? We went up and we put in a double top, a little double Topanachi, if you will. Then upon that double top, we see here, back to the RSI, that we did get a little bit of a bearish divergence, right? More buy pressure and less price action to the upside. Same price point, but a higher buy pressure. Not indicative of strength from the bulls, in my opinion. And now, upon this rejection, the bulls did not hold support above the 50 and 100, which they have done so for the past 5 months at this point. And now we are trading below both of these here once again. So my friends, right now, I am seeing several signs here that the bulls may be losing momentum. Although it is a little weird because we are still trading within this purple box here, and the purple box has acted as support really along this whole trend. It's been an area, support's not the correct way to put this. It's just been an equilibrium, right? We have our clear support here in the green, our clear resistance here in the red, and really this purple range has been the range of equilibrium. That's just really the best way to put it. So although we still are in this equilibrium, there are a few hidden factors in this chart which may suggest that there could be some bearish momentum brewing here in the shadows and really building up for a potential dive deep down into the crypto abyss upon the next move. Of course, this can all change, right? But I'm seeing a story being built right now in the back end of things, right? We have our moving averages. We have that divergence on the one-day RSI. Here on the NVT as well, ladies and gentlemen, we still are below this yellow line, which has been the line of support. You know, every time in the past that Bitcoin has gone up into this territory, falling below it has not resulted in very bullish action. In fact, it's resulted in very bearish action. Of course, past performance is not indicative of future results, but right now, my friends, Bitcoin is still solidly below that support line. It has been back tested and acted as new resistance, and ever since dropping below, this NVT has also been on a series of lower highs and lower lows. Classic bearish action, okay? So for me right now, we look at that price action in the chart. We look at all the indicators surrounding it. And then, my friends, we go over to the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Still, right here, right now, we are on a series of lower highs and lower lows, okay? And this one right here, just like the price action, this area of where we've been clustering around right now, okay? Just like the price action here. Zoom in. Just like this action here, where we had the little Moon Boy fake out, the little, oh, Kirby, oh, James fake out right here, where we saw our old high get eclipsed before a rejection upon the double top. Right here, this is where the Moon Boys started to get a little exuberant, okay? And just like that, in the Fear and Greed Index, we took out that high right there at a 41, and it went up to a 43. All the Moon Boys, Kirby, oh, Kirby. You can do it all you want, James. I'm here all day. You want to dance with the Don? Come dance with the Don, James. But what I'm telling you right now is that Don Carbonaccio sees that this trend right now just may be in a little micro bull fake out before a resumption of the bear trend, okay? Let's look over here at the Google Trends data. Past 5-year data, worldwide, search term Bitcoin. Our peak, obviously, back all the way right at the end of 2017, okay? December 30th, 2017 was the closing date. Rather, excuse me, that was incorrect there. December 23rd, 2017 was the closing date for this data. Now, that was the relative 100 of which this action here is based off. Our last high, okay, was a 26, and this was coming off a series of higher highs and higher lows, right? Totally coinciding here with our breakout of the bear market, okay? We see that this data rose directly with the price action. Let's go out and you could see that just spot on, matter of fact, with the price action breakout, the Google Trend data broke out as well in classic bullish formation, higher highs and higher lows all the way. Okay, so now our last swing high was a 26. We are currently swinging low at this point in time. Does not mean the swing low has been put in at this point in time. We are appearing to still be swinging at this point in time. And the incomplete data for this week is currently at a 10. At the time of recording, we appear to have about 3 days left before this data closes. I want you to look back here, rewind here, rewind to the past low. This was an 11 on June 15th close, an 11. If we go all the way over here, ladies and gentlemen, we are currently at an incomplete 10. Can this change? Yes. But my friends, this may be the first time since our breakout to the parabolic trend here, since this very breakout down here all the way up. This may be the first time that the Google Trends data is going back to a new lower low. Let's get this crypto. I see all sorts of things in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Kirby, I just really think that people aren't searching for Bitcoin. Kirby, I just really don't think that people... If you're watching this video, you are literally on a Google platform, YouTube, watching a video on Bitcoin. You make up for what the data is telling us in here. Even if you didn't search it, you watching content with the word Bitcoin in it is contributing to these factors here to the best of my knowledge, okay? And if you believe right now that these data points here mean nothing, you have to understand, James, that is probably a bullish confirmation bias on your end. If this looked bullish, I would be looking to speculate to the upside per this data, okay? For me, I don't see anything here that is making me believe that this has to be bullish. If we start to turn around, sure, it could be. But as of right now, the momentum still, in my opinion, appears to be to the downside. You guys know, I trade this market up and down Long and short, I do not care if the market is going to the moon, and I do not care if it's going down into the depths of doom. It means nothing to me. To only look at this market to the upside is moonboy garbaggio. Degenerates, gamblers that do not even understand how to trade, ladies and gentlemen, and it really pains me because for me, each and every day, I come on these streams day in, day out, and hit you with the analysis here that for me is just from a realistic point of view. I'm not looking at this, in 10 years, James, maybe we're at $1 million a coin. There are plenty of other channels to give you that hopium, James, that unrealistic and even if it does happen, those types of predictions don't mean anything for you if you're trading. What does, in 20 years, Kirby, the price could be all the way there. So you want to wait 20 years? Then why are you watching daily cryptocurrency analysis based on today's price action? Stunad. You need to look yourself in the mirror, ladies and gentlemen, and ask yourself, what are your goals here with cryptocurrency? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to trade, or are you trying to watch things with hopium and to make yourself feel better and just get your, have everybody comb your hair? Oh, James, don't worry, it'll be all right. Rub you on the shoulder. Oh, my friend, I know you're down, but if you just hodl. Bunch of garbaggio, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even speak with the amount of blasphemy that comes out of these people's mouths, all right? And to each their own. It's fine if you want to speculate like that. I get it. It's fun, right? It's fun and games, Carbonaccio. Sure. For me, ladies and gentlemen, I look at this from a trading perspective, up and down, okay? And the thing for me here is that when I see people talking about things that are so far-fetched, it has nothing to do with the price action here. And that is what I provide for you here each and every day, is the price action of where we are at in the trend. And I evaluate it, and then I look for high reward, low risk trade setups to benefit me the best that they can, right? And of course, guys, I keep you updated with my trades in VIP. You guys should know this. If you are subscribed here, I only post here on YouTube once per day. That's all I can do. But in VIP, I post all of my trades that I take, all of my strategies that I formulate to play this very price action. I post it for you in VIP. If you've been getting wrecked, if you've been feeling like a degenerate, right? You keep losing and feeling like a degenerate. My friends, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP. Shout out to my VIPs and shout out to all of my new future VIPs joining VIP right now after this video. I will see you in VIP right now. Let's get this crypto. And before we sign off here, I also just want to look here really at the altcoin market caps quickly, just to look at the RSIs here as well, because I want to give you guys a perspective, right? We can see here as well, ladies and gentlemen, that the price action on the altcoin market, very similar to the Bitcoin chart, where the divergence here, more buy pressure on the RSI, same price point on the price chart. Still looking a little bit bearish to me, and we of course are on what appears to me to be my last line in the sand before we really are trading back in that bear market territory for the altcoins. So guys, be on alert there as well for the altcoin market, as right now things are looking very, very, it's thin ice here, okay guys? And for me right now, my focus obviously is remaining on Bitcoin. I see that there is likely going to be potentially life-changing trading opportunity coming out of these ranges here when we break equilibrium. And like I said, guys, before, I'm going to be trading this aggressively, and I'm going to be keeping you updated with my trades in VIP. Many out of this range here are going to get caught like a deer in the headlights. They're either going to get wrecked, they're going to miss opportunities. It's painful to me, ladies and gentlemen, because when we get coiled up like this, this isn't fun for degenerates, right? This isn't the action that they want. They want this. But you know who makes the money and the profit when it goes like this? Those that prepared and planned in advance when it wasn't doing that. Because the degenerates only want to get in after this has happened, right? Smart, profiting traders make their plays and strategize when that's not happening, because when it does happen, you've been already positioned to make the profit. Capiche? All right, ladies and gentlemen, so please, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP, all right? And I'm going to keep you updated every time I make a trade, every time that I set up a new strategy. I'm going to post it for you. Do not get caught like a deer in the headlights here. Do not be taking that trip to Wrecked City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. You're better than that. You deserve better than that. Today is the day. I will see you in VIP. Let's get this crypto. Guys, it has been my absolute pleasure. If you could, one last time, moon up the likes, moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Satoshi needs a new pair of shoes. My friends, I will see you in VIP right now. I'm getting ready to get very aggressive in this range. To me, we are still on the countdown. Days, hours, minutes, or seconds until the ultimate explosion and kaboom out of this equilibrium, leading to potentially life-changing trading opportunity. And you best believe Don Carbonaccio is looking to strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto. So I will see you in VIP right now. I'm going to keep you updated with every trade I make in real time. Let's get this crypto. And until next time, my friends, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.